Hey dudes and dudettes, here with another Path of Exile unique item video for you. This one's going to be on the Wideswing unique Polaxe. This is a very awesome item, especially for low level leveling. We're just going to read it, and we're going to go over some of the builds it goes with and everything. Wideswing Polaxe, two-handed axe, quality 20%, physical damage 71 to 108, critical strike chance 5%, attacks per second 1.25, requires level 18, 44 strength and 25 dex. Now, granted, at level 18, this is going to take a little bit of investment into strength and a tiny investment into dex, but at level 18, this is an insanely awesome item. In part due to the stats that it gets, the mods. So I'll read those now. Gems in this item are supported by a level 20 increased area of effect. That is just sick. You know, it's a massive. It makes a massive difference on the AOE. So you get to kill hordes and hordes of monsters in the early game using this. 126% increased physical damage, plus 10 to strength, plus 67 to accuracy rating, plus 10 to mana gained on kill, plus 10, plus 2 to weapon range. The plus 10 to mana gained on kill is extremely useful too, because early game, you're especially as a strength character, you're always needing mana. But this kind of negates some of that, because you AOE kill a group of monsters and you get back a ton of mana for this. For whichever skill you use. It's especially AOE, you're going to gain back more than enough to keep using the skill. So that's why it has no downtime. You just get to keep going and going and leveling fast. And of course, the AOE increased area effect is massive, especially early on, level 20. It makes your AOEs extremely large, and then the plus 2 weapon range makes it even larger. I used this to level with my Cycloner, and it's just massive. When you use this with Cyclone, it just everything, in large swaths. I'll just say that, like huge packs coming at you. You spin, and they're like, bah, and then cuts through them all like a buzzsaw. So it's very useful for the early game all the way to mid game. I've used it all the way up until I found Reaper's Pursuit yesterday, just because I like the idea of using Reaper's Pursuit. I could still be using this, and it's Cruel Difficulty Act 2, and I'm still maiming everything. Nothing's really standing up to it. So the Wideswing Polaxe is a viable option all the way, in my opinion, past Cruel Difficulty Act 2. I think you could probably use it all the way to Act, Merciless. So it's a fantastic item. Let's read the lore. Barg Wormkin once severed the heads of 7 men in a single cleave. Get it? That's why it's Wideswing Polaxe. He severed the 7 of them. It's obviously built for AOE. It's built for hitting multiple opponents, and you see a reference cleave there. All the way up to 18, all the way up to being able to use Cyclone, I used it with cleave, and it would just large swaths of them. 7 heads would be rolling on the ground. So it's extremely useful for low-level leveling, and all the way up into the mid to late game. So give it a shot. It's pretty awesome. And as always, take care, be safe, and be cool to each other.